Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mall Future content, and today we are on the test update APK, and we got to know that we have a new epic quest coming along with the update named the Dark Rain. Now for the characters, you need Sentry at tier 3, Scorpion, Green Goblin, Dakin, Bullseye, Aries, and Moonstone, all at tier 3, and Sentry at tier 3 to actually unlock Molecule Man as a native tier 2 character. So these are the characters that you are gonna be needing in the epic quest. I'm still working on the story, so I can actually let you know what rewards and what missions you need to complete this epic quest. Also, for the Deluxe pack, I will actually tell you in a little bit. So, we have a bunch of characters here. Also, if you go here for the Marvel Universe tab, we have Sentry as the first native tier 3 of the game. So, you will receive him from the epic quest, you can see. Rank up, level up, and mastery up from the epic quest itself. So, you will receive Sentry at tier 3. I'm not sure if you are gonna receive at 1 star or maybe 6 star. I think you receive at 6 star. I'm not really sure. I think you receive at 1 star. I'll probably have to double check it again. But you need it's definitely gonna be expensive. He's not gonna be really cheap, but you will at least be able to get him to level 60 along with the epic quest. So you don't really need to spend any CCF, which is a good thing, which is actually a good thing. First thing. Now next we have the Bullseye, which is Bullseye uniform, actually I should say, the Dark Avengers uniform. We will talk about that later because he's a free to play character. For the new character we have Aries, which is located in the bio sub, as well as the Ellie Shifter God of War epic quest Dark Rain. So he's kind of like the victorious of this epic quest. So I would not say spend a biometric sub on him. Probably just farm it down, farm up like 10 bios and maybe mega rank up mega tier to him, which will be probably the easiest way to get him to there. Or if you want to farm out some other bios, then maybe until you finish the epic quest you can use the regular rank up tickets as well. Talking about Scorpion, he is actually located in the Sting of the Scorpion in epic quest. So he's a free to play character in there, so you don't need to pay anything for that. Then we have Moonstone, which is standalone character. She is not a uniform for anyone. Okay, she is located in the playing hero in epic quest Dark Rain. Okay, then we have Molecule Man, of course, as the native tier 2 character when you complete all of those missions. Then we have Dakin, which will be in the Legacy of Blood. I believe I actually forgot the name of the deluxe pack. Moonstone is actually a deluxe pack character. You can get the playing hero from there. So that's pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Looking at the characters and the uniform, let's just go for the uniform first because we have two new uniforms. First is gonna be the Hawkeye uniform for the Bullseye, and then we have the Green Goblin with the Iron Patriot uniform. So for the Green Goblin uniform, the uniform options, let's just take a look at it. And then we'll go through the skills first. So we have the Crossbones Secret Empire, Black Widow 3099, which is the free uniform, Red Hulk, Symbiote of Vengeance, She-Hulk, Fantastic Four, and then we have Silver Surfer Black. So it's a really good options. A lot of uniforms are also really useful in the game, so it should not be that bad. The tier 2 passive actually gives 2 Dark Avengers allies. He is a support character for the Dark Avengers. Okay, that's good. 40%, 40%. Okay, first skill he has Burn. Second skill he has Create a Shield, so which is PvP. Increase damage by 40% for 2 attacks. Okay, then we have Stack. She has Burn again, so 40% all defense down with the all damage immunity. Nice. And then he has a Frenzy buff with Burn as well and Paralysis. Okay, it's actually interesting, and he also is actually a blast character and super villain. Will he be able to outthrow Magneto? I don't think so, but we will see how it goes in the long run. Now, let's talk about the Bullseye uniform, which is Dark Avengers uniform for Bullseye. So let's see. We have the Marvel's Black Widow snowsuit, Wolverine House of X uniform, Red Skull Hydra armor, Immortal Hulk uniform, and then Magic Phoenix 5. I just hate this uniform. I just hate this uniform. And if you go for the skills, the tier 2... Whoa, well, he has a 6 skill, so he is the transcended character in the game. He is Burn, and then chill damage, stun, freeze. Okay, he only has Burn. 65% of all defense down, which is good. The second skill actually gives him some, I think it's the same, I don't remember. The 50% ignore dodge was always there, but we'll see how it goes. Then we have all damage immunity, stun. Then we have paralysis. Okay, so he has Burn and paralysis. The third skill actually has a frenzy buff with freeze. The fourth skill has Burn again, and the fifth skill has Burn again with some of the other damage. And then 30% rate when hit when regular attacks excluded the skills are used, 70% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, and invisible effect. And the leadership actually requires the same. So he does have burn and paralysis on the same skill, although he is a speed supervillain character. Maybe he might take the place of Dr. Octopus or Gwenom. Well, yeah, we are getting so many speed villain characters, so we will see how it goes. And he also has the weapon master allies if you want to use him in some other content with the Taskmaster. Moving on to other characters like Moonstone. What do we have for Moonstone? So as a standalone character, Density Manipulation, the tier 2 passive, has when silence skill is used, increase guaranteed dodge rate by 30% and skill damage and bonus damage. So she most definitely has silence. We have some damage here. We have some damages and stun. Deal some damage and stun. 8% of max HP recovery, 45% of all attack. Okay, but that will actually override it as I said once it's done. The fourth skill actually has mind control, all damage immunity, and accumulated damage for the damage dealt. This is so OP in the game, we know that. The fifth skill actually gives you 50% all defense down with a 40% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune. And then we have a really good frenzy buff on that one. The 4-star passive actually gives you when increased guaranteed critical rate by 35% when attacking applies to. So whenever you attack, no matter what skill you are using, for 3 seconds it will apply the silence on an 8 seconds cooldown. So whenever you have it, it does not really look any kind of OP. It more looks like a PvE plus PvP uniforms, but not having any 6 skill, just a tier 2 character. I don't think she's gonna break any kind of ABX meta. I think probably she is just gonna be a standalone AC character, I guess, from that. And she's actually not a support, so she does not really seem to be that valuable. Maybe in the future, when she got a uniform or something. And she is a blast supervillain character as well. Well, she's not definitely not gonna do anything for that. Now, moving forward to Dakin, we have Dakin, which is required from there, and then we go here. For the tier 2 passive, we have the enhances effect of the skill Inherited Power, and I think that is the tier 2 passive. So tier 2 passive gives you when HP is 99%. Yeah, she is the he's the son of Wolverine anyhow, so we expect that. Ignore targets dodge rate by 50%. Nice. Super armor also, nicely done. Bleed again. Okay, bleed again. Paralysis ignores immunity. 100% chance to penetrate with I think everything. Super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, invisible. Okay, nicely done. Fourth skill has a frenzy buff. And then the fifth skill actually has this one. So it has the counter attack. You can hold these skills. This will be the ignore targeting. So if it will, even if the enemy is in the iframe, you will still be able to hit them because it's the orange text. And then it is the holding skill. You can hold a skill whenever you and actually the more you hold it, the more power you will generate with the skill. It does not really look like any kind of PvE. It does look like a PvP. So yeah, AC guys, there's a guy. Then we have Scorpion. At tier 2, it gives you when poison skill is used, 5% max HP recovery and skill damage bonus damage. So we have the first one which has poison damage. Second one which does not have poison damage, just a physical attack skill. Okay, nice, interesting. Poison damage, paralysis, and guard hits. Poison damage by 35% increase, which is good, which is a good buff. I think just like the lizard buff, which is good. The fourth skill, tapping and holding. Again, you can hold the skill, but it's not gonna give you that much. Maybe it might not be useful in PvP. Probably AC. Then we have some poison damage, 55% all defense down, which is good. They have done a really good job with those all defense down characters. 6 seconds of invincibility. That's really good. That is really good. But it also, like, it's crazy. Super armor, all damage, all defense by 80% for 8 seconds. What is the purpose of giving you super armor for 8 seconds? We are already in the 6 seconds invincibility. Invincibility already inbuilt gives you a super armor. So basically you have 2 seconds of super armor after the invincibility. It might be useful in PvP, maybe, but it just feels stupid sometimes. Fifth skill actually has stun, 45% auto attack and some damage. And so he also when attacking an enemy with the poison effect applied, increase, you get a frenzy buff probably all the time. For every single 9 seconds you will get it. And the leadership is also just for defensive leadership, so it's not really gonna be that useful. Looks like a PvP character to me. Well, just not maybe OP PvP character, but some kind of PvP character. Now, going for Aries. Tier 2, not actually tier 2, I should say the transcendent potential character, another one. So we have two transcendent potential character here. He has burn, he has 65% all defense down, some critical rate, ignore target dodge rate by 70%, 8-second invincibility, and sub damage increase with this skill. We will see how it goes and we will test out the damage in certain game modes. The tier 2 passive, the God of Battle, gives you skill damage and bonus damage, 50% rate when regular attacks included. Whenever you use any of the skills, 100% chance to increase critical damage by 100%. It looks like just like the Victorious passive. I think Victorious is 30% chance, maybe, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It's a really good passive. So then we have the first skill, which has nothing. Second skill has nothing but stun. Third skill has immunity but nothing. 50% all defense down and nothing. The fifth skill actually has burn, stun, 5 seconds invincibility, which is good. And then you have a frenzy buff. So it looks like all of these characters have frenzy buff, which is kind of okay. Okay, it just helps you out getting those stats up really easily. Then we have when HP is below 99%, 4% HP recovery per second on a 1 second cooldown. So you are gonna recover 4% of your max HP every single second, which is good. Then we have the leadership, which is not that bad. It's a regular, just a common leadership, which is the 30% of physical attack. A lot of characters have it, like Lizard has it, and I think Deathlock has it. So he does look like a PvP character, maybe a Shadowland character, I guess. He does not really look like to any kind of OP to me, but he also has a 6th skill, plus he actually has a combat superhero character, which is not really needed. I'm not sure what is gonna be the use of Aries exactly in the game because he's a superhero, and having the Weapon Master allies, even if he has it, he really cannot use the he cannot really use the Taskmaster support if we go for the ABX. So it does not really look like the ABX stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe the 6th skill might make a big difference, and maybe you will be able to use Aries as well as Moon Knight Unawakened to get your best score if you don't have Venom tier 3. Maybe, who knows. Then we have the Molecule Man, and then we will go for the Sentry, or we shall go for the Sentry. Okay, let's go for the Molecule Man first. So he's the native tier 2 from the epic quest that you get from them. When dead, revive with 80% of max HP. Okay, this is the most. Silver Surfer has 60%. This is the most that you revive. Okay, tier 2 passive, nicely. Bind, nothing else. Stun, nothing else. Third skill has remove active buffs from target. Nice. 50% of all defense down. So 2 hits, you will be able to charge up to 50%. All damage immune, 5 seconds. Nice. The fourth skill has paralysis and 60% all defense down again. 20% of max HP recovery, okay, which is good. 80% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincible. So everything, he will penetrate everything, even the regen shields. Decrease all damage received by 50%, more defensive, a lot of defensive. Time freezing for 1 second, stun 2 seconds, and then on a 14 seconds cooldown. That's a long cooldown actually. So more of a PvP character. Decrease the effect of reflect by 50%, just like the Silver Surfer, but it also only works for the physical reflect. It will not be that good against the energy attack characters. Then the uniform, okay, that is something interesting. Ignore damage increase and decrease effect between self and opposing faction. Decrease chain hit damage by 50% when attacked. Wow, decrease chain hit damage. So the damage you receive, right? Active rate when debuffed. All allies, remove all debuff. This is a really interesting leadership actually. Ignore damage increase. So basically, if someone has a damage proc obelisk, if he is hitting with a damage proc obelisk, the damage proc will actually will be removed. It will be ignored, I guess. So that's all it means, right? I'm sorry. I'm really a little bit of confused right now what to exactly speculate, but it does look like OP leadership. And who knows, he might be the next 80 meta. Yeah, he could be. Then we have Sentry, the native tier 3, the first native tier 3 of the game. The tier 3 skill actually gives you 70% all defense down with silence. Okay. 80% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincible effect, increase invincible 10 seconds, and then 80% for that one attack. The tier 2 passive, chain hit damage 25% when attacking, which is good. It will actually stack up with your CTP of energy or something, I think so. Super armor, which is good. Decrease all damage received by 30%. Burn, okay, so he has silence and burn. And then we have burn and then all damage immune. Accumulates true damage dealt to enemies, one of the best accumulation in the game. Crazy. Third skill, which has bleed. Okay, it does not have any incapacitation, and he has 50% of all defense down. The fourth skill has burn again, so he has silence and burn. I have not been able to see paralysis yet, so maybe it's on the fifth skill, I guess. So yeah, he has paralysis. So he has burn, he has burn, he has silence, and he has paralysis on the fifth skill, plus the max HP recovery with the invincibility, and he also actually is a superhero, universal superhero. Well, we already have Ghost Rider, so I'm not really sure if he's gonna be the choice of the he's gonna be the best choice, maybe. But we will see how it goes. Although he will cancel on all of those days. And for Ghost Rider, you had to tier 3 him. He's already tier 3, so if you have or not already Ghost Rider tier 3, you might be able to use him for all of the seasons, maybe. So we will see how it goes. And that was all for this video for the character acquisition and the uniform options and that we have. It looks like a really good update. The epic quest looks to be really good, and the diversity that these character has, especially the molecule man leadership, man, this is really interesting. I've never seen something like that, and I'm sure nobody has seen something like that. So we will see. I will let you guys know with more gameplay for these character. I will be going on toe to toe with each character. I will try to go for each character, and we'll do some ABX testing as well. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about these first early thoughts. It looks like a good epic quest, really interesting. Let me know in the comment box. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again in the next video. See ya.